Hi, I'm Eric Peterson. I'm from skillofattraction.com, and today's attraction tip video is how to ask a girl on a date. Asking a girl on a date seems like it'd be a no-brainer, but sadly, most men don't do it the right way, and this often leads to them being rejected and run away with their tail between their legs, and or even worse, they get the date, and at the last minute, the girl cancels or she just blows them off altogether. So it's imperative that you ask a girl on a date the right way. One, to be sure it's a definite date. Two, to be sure she's enthusiastic about it. And three, to be sure that she actually shows up, which obviously is the most important part here. Now, the key to asking a woman out on a date the right way is to do it confidently. It grabs her attention, as she's used to most men being nervous or timid when they ask them for a date. And this usually leads women to make excuses on why they can't do it, or, my friend's calling me, those kind of excuses. So if you could do it in a confident way, you're a lot more likely to actually get a date with her. Now, I have found the best way to ask a woman on a date is to simply ask her, when are you free to get together? Or what does your schedule look like this week? This presupposes that she's already interested in you without being too pushy. And, if you're asking her, about certain days, like, are you free this Friday? You're really setting yourself up for rejection, because she may actually be busy on Friday. So she's going to say, well, I can't make it Friday. And then you're left with, well, what about Saturday? Or what about Sunday? Or what about Monday? And, it just gets awkward to the point where, she may say, well, I'll call you. So it's best to just flat out say, when are you free to get together, and let her tell you what day she's actually free if she's interested. Now, when you're asking her, what you really want to look for is she showing any kind of resistance? She's saying maybe, or she has to think about it, or whatnot. Just because you're interested in her doesn't mean that she's interested in you. If she's showing resistance, there's a good chance that either she's going to reject you, or she's going to accept the date but cancel at a later time, or just blow you off. And obviously, you don't want any of those. The reason why is because despite what you may think or your prior experiences, women really don't want to hurt your feelings. So a lot of times they just want, if they're not interested, they're just going to look for excuses to get away, or they will agree to a date and blow you off at the last minute. And they also don't want to put themselves in a potentially dangerous situation. A lot of times, when men are rejected, they get upset, they start calling them names, or worst case scenario, they get violent. So for obvious reasons, women really don't want to put themselves into that situation. So if she says something like maybe, or she's acting hesitant, then what you want to say is, well, it doesn't look like you're sure about your schedule right now. Why don't you get in touch with me when you figure it out, and we can make plans then. After that, just give her your contact info if she doesn't already have it, and that's it. Don't reach out to her again. If she's interested, she's going to be giving you a call. And if she's not interested, then you won't hear from her. And why would you want to waste your time with someone that's not interested anyway? I mean, there's plenty of women out there. You just move on to the next one, and hopefully you'll get a date with them. Now, sometimes when you do get a date with a woman, she will mention something like, well, why don't you call to confirm the day before, or something along those lines. You don't want to do that, because that's usually a way for her to get out of it at the last minute. So if she says that, just say, no, I don't accept confirmation dates. I said I'll be there at whatever time, and you'll be there. I'm a man of my word, and I will be there at that time. If she insists on you confirming the date like a day before or a couple hours before or whatever it is, just say something along the lines of, it sounds like you're not sure. Maybe we should just do it another time. She will either agree to doing it, to going on a date another time, or she will back up and accept your terms, stating something along the lines of that she still wants to go on the date, she just wasn't sure, yada, 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 and which means she definitely wants to go out on a date with you. After she agrees to a date, the key here is to make sure it's a definite date. Saying, let's get together sometime this weekend or sometime next week or whatever the case may be doesn't count. You want an actual day and time and perhaps location if you're meeting her somewhere. And she has to agree to it. So after you get the date, you want to tell her the time and day and possibly where you're going to meet, depending if you're picking her up at a residence or if you're going to meet her out somewhere. So you want to say something along the lines of, how does Saturday night at 8 p.m. at XYZ bar sound? And then just smile and wait for her to respond. When she agrees, then just repeat it back to her. Okay, great. I will see you Saturday night at 8 p.m. at XYZ bar. Or I will pick you up Saturday night at 8 p.m. at your place. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. After you repeat it back to her, and then just tell her that if something comes up, you will get in touch with her to let her know, and that she should do the same if something comes up on her end. And that's really it. And then, you could plan a great date where you both could have fun and, take it from there. So that's it for this attraction tips video. And if you need some coaching, I do offer email coaching at this time. And all you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and make your selection of what package works best for you. I also will answer your emails if you have any questions. Obviously, I have to take my paying clients first, so I will get around to it, and maybe I'll use your question in a video. Of course, your privacy, I will respect your privacy. I won't use your real names or anything like that. So feel free to send me an email, and also go to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and just shoot me an email from there. And until next time, I will see you later.